All right, just did a quick video here. This is a PBE game that I joined. I joined on. Well, I tried to join on with Mort's stream, and I got on here with Riot Mort. So it's kind of a fun game just to play on PBE. Unfortunately, the loading screen took a while here, so gotta just kind of wait. I guess I could have edited this part of it out, but I already edited out like the first 2 minutes of loading screen. I think it's almost done. But yeah, it's just PBE game, so I decided to just pick whatever fun stuff just to see what would happen. Not going for any real comps here. Fleshing Arena. I guess he was talking about this on his stream more was that they renamed Bandle City or something and they made it a Noxus portal because no one was picking Noxus portals, so they made Bandle City or Yordle Portal City or whatever it was called into a Noxus portal. This one where you just get random high cost champions. No real tailoring or anything in this one. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to play a fun game. Got some Shadow Isles stuff here. Got rogues. Those are not very meta comps, so I thought, okay, it could be like a Shadow Isles or a rogues game or something here. But yeah, no direction yet before the first augment. I decided to play Poro just to get random stuff. So I'm playing Poro Legend here. Pretty good Ionia stuff here. Good Shadow Isle stuff. Pick up some Noxus stuff. So those are pretty boring augments here. Long distance pals is good, but boring. I thought about Galio here. I'm like, is anyone else playing Demacia or Galio? I didn't see any. There's definitely an option. I didn't really have any units to go along with it. But I definitely considered it. I was like, sleight of hands. No one ever picks sleight of hands, right? Like, let's play like the most strange augment that no one has. I've certainly never picked it before. So what it does, it gives you a Thief's Glove, and then everyone holding a Thief's Glove gets 30% extra attack speed. So my goal this game is to make as many Thief's Gloves as possible. So I picked it because I already had one glove on my bench here. So I'll see if I highlight it anymore. I have the video on 2x speed, so I think I highlight the augment a little bit. But it's just, like I said, it just makes all your units holding the Thief's Gloves have more attack speed. So here, just getting in some Bastion and some Rogue stuff, picking up other Shadow Isles and Challengers and stuff to go with my current units. Positioning the Rogues so they might jump onto me. Here we go. Yeah, so Champions holding these gloves get 30% attack speed. So it's probably not a good augment. Like I said, I certainly never picked it before in my life, but this is PBE. I'm just kind of playing for fun here. Goal is to get, I don't really know, like, how could you build a comp with just these clothes? I don't know. Like, I didn't have like a lot of direction. I was thinking like Shadow Isles, like Gwen maybe, or something. In any case, these challengers are probably better than my rogues. So I switched over to the challengers instead of rogues here. Bastion frontline. Here's more. He decided to reroll Kale, which is kind of funny. Level 4 Kale obviously doesn't kill anything, so not a problem. Early game, he's just lost streaking. And yeah, let's see what we get here. So I want more Thief's Gloves. That's my goal here. Like, oh, a 1-cost glove. Surely no one's going to want this 1-cost glove. So that was my hope there. I'm last pick, so can I get whatever. Aha, sure enough, I got the 1-cost glove. So now I can make 2 Thief's Gloves. So I have 2 units to get 30% extra attack speed. I was open for the augment that makes all your Thief's Gloves perfect items. Well, not perfect, but like tailored for your units. I don't remember what the name of it is, but there's an augment where like instead of getting purely random items, you get items that are good for your units. So like if you have challengers in the back line, you'll get like AP items or AD items for depending on which challenger or whatever. So that could actually make this like a real comp if I got that augment, but that was my hope. That was my hope at least. Try to make some kind of Thief Glove based build here. I know, try to get as many Thief Gloves as I can. But for now, just econing up. There's a Zeri here. I don't think Zeri is a good holder of Thief Gloves. Like the best units are probably like Gwen or Yasuo, kind of bruisers / DPS units, because you get the benefits of any tank items that you roll. What else would be good? Aatrox would be good. Those type of units. So that's my my ideal setup here. Either challengers with like Yasuo or slayers with like Aatrox Gwen or something. Have to get there though. So far so good. Got 6 Maokais. Could go for Maokai 3 if I got it. He pretty much stays in any Shadow Isles comp till the very end, so it would be worth it to make it. Other people are rolling Maokais though. Like I said, Mort was rolling Kale, so he's taking Maokais as well for his comp. So I think there's at least one other player with Maokai on their board. So, and I'm leveling. I'm not rolling, so it's not a high chance I'm going to get 3-star Maokai, but I just get my item holders here, my challengers up. Apparently this Samira got nerfed on PBE, so she's not as strong as she is on live. But she's still a fine item holder early game. I level here because I can still make 40. Go to level 6, put in another Callista. Try to keep my win streak here. 2 Callistas and 2 Maokais are on my board, but they both have Challenger and Shadow Isles, so, or Bastion and Challenger along with Shadow Isles. Better than any random unit I could put in at this point. Alright, so Endless Hordes Arcana, Found Reserves doesn't have much synergy. I was thinking Buried Treasures, I could get more Thieves' Claws. But I thought, like, wait, Endless Hordes? What if the one unit, you can only put one item on each unit, but wait, I'm going for Thieves' Clothes. So if the one item I can put on is a Thieves' Clove, that sounds pretty good. So I'm like, oh, here we go. So I'm playing Endless Hordes, but I'm playing Thieves' Clothes. So I'm like, oh, this seems like a pretty good thing. I don't really have any units to put in at the moment. I just put in whatever units were in my shop. But now at least I have something interesting going on. Endless Hordes plus Thieves' Gloves build. That's my current setup here. Almost killed this Karma, but yeah, not quite. My synergies are a little messy right now because, like I said, I just took Endless Hordes, so I have 3 extra slots or whatever. Gotta find some units to go. Oh, 2 Gwens. All right. Now that's nice. Like I said, I was trying to play something like Slayer's Gwen or Yasuo anyway. And here I got 2 Gwens right away. I really should try to get one of these Thieves' Clothes on her because she's certainly my best unit at this point. But I'm still trying to figure out my board at this point. I'm a little dizzy. Didn't have time to make an item swap here. Could either sell the Samira or sell the 1-star Callista and move those Thieves' Clothes over. I have an extra Callista on my bench, so it probably makes sense just to sell the Callista and move her Thieves' Glove over to the Gwen. Alright, so I want either more gloves or the Kaisa is kind of interesting because I could put a Shojin on here. I have an extra... No, didn't get that. Alright, so I want the glove. Nice. On my way to making a 3rd Thieves' Glove for my Endless Hordes Sleight of Hands build here. Oh, wow, and I got the random high-level champion, so I got Gwen too, so I'm definitely moving items over to her now. Alright, so here I'm just trying to fill up my synergy bar with whatever units I have in my shop. Could get Freljord in. I got a Lysandra in my shop. I probably should put that in. I mean, with Endless Hordes, you just want some utility units like Freljord and stuff. With all these extra unit slots on your board. Try to get that in next round, hopefully. But yeah, it's doing pretty good against most of... There's Mort again. He's still doomed rolling for Kales, unfortunately for him. I'm sure he'll hit soon. Everybody always hits, right, with Kale eventually. Definitely a lot of Ionia's shops to my shop here. Got a Zed that could go well with the Slayer part of Gwen. But for now, my synergy bar is pretty good. 3 Noxus, 2 Freljord, 2 Slayer, 2 Strategist, 2 Targon, 2 Bastion, 2 Invoker, 2 Shadow Isle, 2 Sorcerer. So I'm going to hold these Ionia and Slayer stuff, but for now I think I like my current synergies. But yeah, I got a lot of different options on my bench here. Should probably give up on this Maokai at this point. There's probably no way I'm hitting 3-star Maokai at level 7. And there's no real need to move his item because it's Endless Horde, so he can hold the Sunfire Cape here just as well as anybody else. Probably about time to get rid of this Samira. Yeah, I mean, she's kind of outlived. I'm not really playing through challengers, so I don't think I need a Samira. Oh, there's a Yasuo. So here I take that off. I was thinking I could put the Thieves' Clutch on the Yasuo, but I was looking at my synergy bar and trying to figure out how do I get in this Yasuo without losing other synergies that looked useful. Get some armor or magic resist shred there for Gwen. Didn't end up moving my Thieves' Gloves. I had a guardian, or not a guardian angel. What's that? The locket. But I didn't position for it. I'm too busy looking at my synergy bar on my bench trying to figure out how to make a real board here. I didn't put the Thieves' Gloves on because I want to put it on Yasuo. Tons of stats. I got a lot of people on my team. Tons of stats seems good. Yeah. Got lots of units on my board. So I may as well play tons of stats. So I just level here. Putting the Thieves Code on Yasuo. Alright, so yeah, I'm trying to figure out, should I try to get more challengers in, more Ionia in? I can probably get rid of this Noxus stuff here. I had it in temporarily, but I mean the Zed does, or the Kled does get Slayer, but I think it's time to get rid of the Noxus stuff here. Here's the guy I lost to before, I think. This was the Invoker board. I'm a little stronger now, I think. Yeah. Failure helps quite a bit, kind of shreds their whole team. And I have the 2-star Gwen. More Gwens. I could go for a 3-star Gwen. I mean, I need some kind of a win condition. Like, you gotta figure at the end of the game there's gonna be somebody who's capped stronger than my stupid Endless Hordes board. So I was considering, well, maybe a 3-star Gwen could be a win condition. And she's holding a Thief's Glove, so she's not hurt too badly by the fact that I'm playing Endless Hordes with 1 item on each unit. So yeah, I was thinking that could be a win condition, 3-star Gwen. I'd love to get 4 Shadow Isles in for her, like a Senna or something would be amazing. Don't know if I would play a Viego or not if I saw it, but probably. Alright, I want another glove. Fortunately, oh no, there's one. Okay, so there's 1 glove. It's on 3 cost. That's my goal, to get that. Oh, man. So I'm just looking for like team buff stuff here, and so I'm thinking I can use the sword to make a Zeke's. I can't really itemize any particular carry, so I may as well just put like aura items and stuff on other units to buff the ones that actually have the Thieves Gloves. At least that's what I was thinking here. I should probably put the Gwen getting the Zeke's. I mean, she's not like a huge attack speed-based unit, but she has 2-star holding my Thieves Gloves, so I should probably put her in the Zeke's. So now the decision here is to go level 9 or try to reroll for like Gwen, Yasuo or something. Kaisa maybe. I do have 4 Challenger in at the moment. 2 Ionia. I should probably get in like this Zed here. Yeah, get the Zed in for Slayer and Ionia. Or items here I'm trying to position. May as well get this Aatrox in. Another Slayer. I still have Freljord in. I think Freljord 2 is just a good trait to have in for Shred. I'm going to go ahead and leave that on my board for now. And yeah, still doing work. So again, still deciding if I want to roll more here or try to go to 9. I do have this Ari, so putting one of the Thieves Gloves on Ari could be good. And I got another. So I was thinking at this point, well, maybe I could play 6 Ionia, put the Thieves Gloves on Ari and Yasuo. Like, that could be good. So I'm still debating on what I want to try to play here. Didn't get another glove, unfortunately. I was really hoping to get a glove off of this. Yeah, it's kind of rough here. Can make a shroud, and yeah, or another aura item here, a chalice. Because again, I'm just trying to buff up the units that have Thieves Gloves. Didn't get to position for it correctly yet, but I'll position next turn. Here's Mort again. He's got his Kale online. And looks like it's just enough to be my board. Like, my board's still kind of in transition mode here. I mean, I have 80 gold, so Mort's still alive. He's got his Kale online. Death Defiance Kale. And again, here, positioning my chalice here. Board's a little messy still, as Endless Hordes kind of your want to be. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do here still yet, like late game. Yeah, the challenge. Here's the Evoker player. He's got his 3-star Karma, and he's got an Ari, so that's looking kind of scary. And yeah, it wipes out my poor Endless Hordes. They don't have much HP, right? That's the deficit of playing Endless Hordes. Your units have less HP, more susceptible to the AoE of Karma and Ari. Still thinking here if I want to play like 4 Shadow Isles or play more of an Ionia board. This Warwick would go really well on my current board. It would give me Juggernaut and Challenger, but if I do want to play Vertical Ionia, like I don't want to necessarily swap this Irelia immediately. Although on my current board it would be better. Warwick would be better than Irelia, I think. Get to keep the Challengers in, but then I would get Juggernaut with the Aatrox. This guy, let's see, he's got an Aphelios board, Deadeyes. Again, I'm kind of econing up, still sort of deciding if I want to re-roll for 4 cost like Gwen or try to go 9. I'm leaning towards 9 at this point just because I have some interesting units to play. Like I have this Noxus Rise. I I wanted to see. Oh, there's a Thieves Glove. Damn, someone takes it. I wanted to see if the Noxus Rise, it throws items onto your units. I wanted to see if Noxus Rise would throw items onto the Endless Hordes units. So because it's PBE, I'm just testing stuff. I decided to go to 9 just to test that interaction. Take out some of the junkers. Just try to play legendary units. Move with the Thieves Claws over to RE. Whatever Aatrox you can have an Infinity Edge. So my goal here was just to see whether the Noxus Rise would. And here's Mort again. Looks like he's level 8, but he's out of gold. He's got 4 stars. So you can see the items being thrown. Yeah, so they are getting on there. You can see like the Scion or the Maokai has 2 items. And yeah, looks like I was able to knock Mort out. Sad for him, but I did get to get my Endless Horde Sleight of Hand build has done something at least. It has killed a KO player. Yeah, so I want to get Heimerdinger here. My backline is kind of full. So trying to figure out here. I don't really need this Kaisa with no items. Get that off my board if I remember, hopefully. And didn't quite remember in time. Getting the Heimer upgrades. I'm like, whatever, I'll just take this. I do have an Ionic Spark somewhere on my board. I don't know exactly where it is. Oh, this guy's got 3-star Yasuo. Glad I didn't go for Ionia, because this guy's certainly playing Ionia Challengers. And yeah, that's going to be a tough one to beat with Endless Hordes, because I don't really have an itemized carry. Or not like a perfectly itemized carry, at least. So yeah, 3-star Yasuo is going to be kind of hard to beat with my Endless Hordes build here. Still trying to figure out how I want my synergies to look here. Goal would be like get 3 Ionia in, plus whatever best legendaries I can, I think. There's another Shadow Isles unit. I got rid of the Maokai, because like I said, I'm just trying to play legendaries plus Ari at this point. Move my aura items around, a little bit of repositioning. Honestly, don't even need this Callista anymore. She's not really providing any synergies. Can replace her with another legendary. But yeah, I mean, the comp's working. I got Endless Horde, Sleight of Hand, tons of stats, and Zon Rise throwing items onto my units that can't normally hold items. So it's definitely a comp. I mean, it's working. So it's not perfect, but again, I don't think I need this Callista anymore. Should probably get rid of that. She's not really doing anything. I don't know if I see it or not, though. I don't know if I thought I still had 4 Shadow Isles or a chance to get 4 Shadow Isles. Could also take off an Invoker. See, I have Rise, Shen. Who's my 3rd Invoker? Oh, Lysandra. Well, keep Lysandra just for the Freljord, I guess. Still getting killed by the 3-star Yasuo. It looks like it's just me and him left. So I'm like, oh man. Endless Hordes versus 3-star Yasuo. Well, this looks like it's probably the end of the road, but I still have some HP. I haven't given up yet. It's just doing minor positioning stuff. I really should get rid of this Callista, but I don't have any gold to make any big transitions or anything. 3-star Yasuo just chopping up my backline. It's a sad day for my poor Endless Hordes. Gonna be a few more rounds of this, unfortunately. I would imagine. I mean, until I die, at least. All right, is there any way... So, that could make 2-star Ari, but I think he also needs the 2-star Ari, so I'm like, man. I'll just take on a Shroud, I guess. I have 2 Shrouds. Again, I can't really itemize any carries because I can only put 1 item on each unit, so just taking like 1 damage item doesn't really do a whole lot. I'd rather have utility or aura items, Let's see with my back line. Didn't end up positioning a unit on the left very well that could hold the Shroud, but I still have this Senna that can hold an item. Come on, Rise. Throw some items on my units. Throw some items on my units. Kill the Yasuo. I do have the 2 Heimer burn, so... Oh, he's stunned. He's stunned. Oh, we killed the Yasuo. Okay, we got 1 win. Okay, so it is possible for me to win. It's all up to the Heimer turret, basically. It's basically Heimer and his turret. Like, Heimer... If Heimer can stun the Yasuo and the turret can burn him to death with the true damage health burn, like, that's basically my win condition at this point. Yeah, so I'm just kind of... Just hoping. Just hoping. See if we can repeat that from last time. Lots of items being thrown out by my Rise here. Come on, stun the Yasuo. Oh, you've healed to full. Oh no, murdered my team again. So it is possible to win, but it's pretty unlikely. I mean, I have the Heimer bomb has to land exactly on him like multiple times, basically. It's like the only way to win. But whatever. I think this is pretty good. It was a fun comp. Like, I got Sleight of Hand, Endless Hordes, tons of stats, Zon Rise, so it was cool. I could reforge something, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I could reforge like the Infinity Edge or something that's on. Or I can reforge one of these items. Maybe hopefully get a another Thieves' Clothes, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, I mean, this is my board. Let's see if we can beat 3-star Yasuo. It's the last round, 7-1. Where's Yasuo? Yasuo's in the middle. Okay. He's not killing my backline. That's good. Ari goes off. He's not stunned. Oh, he's stunned by the Heimer. Oh, the burn, the burn. Oh, the burn. Nice. And Heimer turret, number 1. Good game. Endless Horrors. That was a fun one.